I'm always dancing to the music, right? Hello and welcome to Magical Witchy World TV. I am Star Ravenhawk.
And I am Rhonda Allen. Welcome back this
Yes,
week.
yes. Now on with the show.
On with the show.
Hello. Welcome, Patty Negri, to the show. It's so happy to have you here tonight.
Thank you so much. I am thrilled to be here. I love
Awesome.
you, Star. I'm thrilled to meet you, Rhonda. So
Oh, so,
thank you
so
so
great to meet
much.
you
It
here.
is a
I'm
it is
so
a
happy
pleasure.
to finally get you
Thank you
here.
for making the time. Yes.
Yes.
And for making the time. We really appreciate it. So, of course, as we like to do, we'd like to introduce everyone to you. I would like to go through your bio and then we'll go into our Q&A. So, Patti Negri, psychic medium and good witch, is best known for her recurring role on the Travel Channel and Discovery Plus's #1 show, Ghost Adventures, and the #1 paranormal show on YouTube, Overnight with Elton Castee and Corey Schurer. She is the international best-selling author of Old World Magic for the Modern World: Tips, Tricks, and Techniques to Balance, Empower, and Create a Life You Love. Patty's body of work includes appearances on dozens of shows, from Portals to Hell, MasterChef, Wipeout, and America's Got Talent, to influencers, YouTubers, and crossover talents like Lily Singh, Lord DIY, Good Mythical Morning, and Awesomeness TV. She has graced numerous magazine covers, contributed to over 20 books, and conducted seances on radio, film, and TV, working with such legends as Emma Stone, John Voight, Chevy Chase, and Gregory Hines.
Yeah.
Patty has a popular weekly podcast called The Witching Hour and has just launched her second weekly podcast, The Witches Movie Coven. Patty is partner and vice president of Paraflix.com streaming service and partner and educator at universitymagicus.com or magicu.org, an online spirituality school. Tons going on here.
I
Thank
know.
you
That's
again
impressive. So
for making the
amazing.
time.
I
Fabulous.
know.
Thank you. Yes.
I feel
Oh
like
my
I'm just a girl who can't say no. It's like, yeah, sure. Let's start a network. Okay. You have
Awesome.
3 minutes.
It's fabulous.
Oh my goodness,
It's
that's
fabulous.
awesome. But it's so happy to have you here, and we're gonna kind of begin the Q&A part. Okay, so these are general questions that we ask everyone, and it's amazing how everyone gives a different answer because they're all individual and unique people. So when you began, or in this pagan world, or whatever you want to call it, whatever the age were. You may have started off as a particular name that you called yourself, maybe Wiccan or Witchy or Druid, who knows. And you went through a series of events of arc of what you called yourself and then where you are now. So we kind of like to have an idea of your different stages of the names.
Line you pass. Yes, I'm going to go very young. I'm going to start out because when I was as soon as I could talk, I had the gift. I could see spirits and talk to spirits. And I literally did my first seance when I was 7 or 8 years old. I just knew how to lift the veil. I knew everything about it. And on the witchy
Wow.
elemental side of things, at that same time, I'm this little kid in my suburban Long Beach backyard picking rosemary and picking mint and stuffing it in my mom's wallet, knowing it would give her more money. She didn't quite get it. It's like, wow, dirt in my, no, that's not dirt. This is money. Will bring you money. And, I study all this.
Yes.
I was right. But I I didn't know. I just thought everybody could do this. Everybody had a connection with the trees and bushes and seasons, as much season as you get in Los Angeles.
Right.
But I think it was interesting, and I could see energy. But I was raised without any kind of religion or spirituality at all. My mom would have been a nice Protestant Southern girl. My dad would have been a nice Turkish Jew, but my grandfather was this very famous philosopher, psychoanalyst, atheist, humanist, where
Okay.
gods was a dirty word. We just didn't talk about that. Those
Wow.
I would drive by pretty much any house of worship, church, a temple, a mosque, a synagogue, a park, and I'd see that,
Wow.
and I'd
Yeah.
see, and I'd feel that energy and want to go in with my hands. But I was always like, we don't go into those places. I mean, parks, yes, but that's
Yeah.
different. Not really. But I think I was 13 and I was asked my mom, and that was way back in the day of all those Jesus people.
Yeah.
There was some really cute like rock band playing at some local church. I was so scared to ask my mom if I
Yeah.
could go to church just because I wanted to see the cute rock band, the Christian rock band.
Right.
And I'm like, I would have felt comfortable. Can I go to a rave? Can I go to this?
Right.
And I just said, can I asked her and she goes, you could do anything you want to do. I'm like, I can do anything I want to do. And I became a seeker. I started going church, didn't quite, temple, Buddhist temple, this. And again, I'm seeking, kind of like my grandfather, but he did it all from a all boohooky point of view. And I did it all. There's a truth there. There's a truth there. But then when I found in the 80s as a kid, I think it was Long Beach Women's Spirit. Very Wiccan, very Wiccan.
Wow.
My people.
Yes.
Oh, this is what I've been doing my entire life. So I started out very much, I'm Wiccan. This is what I am. I mean, Scott Cunningham, everything of his books were my first book. I still love them. I mean, because they're so simple, elemental. And from there, my path, I was in one very eclectic coven forever. We were all very different women, and we were even eclectic back then. And it lasted for over a decade or more. But again, everybody moved off. It was very academic. I'm not the academic of the group, but it was college professor women and this and that.
Wow.
And still amazing women. And then I think my next path, I started working with the guy who ended up marrying my husband and I 20 years ago, George Derby, who was very pretty ceremonial in his work, a little bit of tradcraft there, working in an air system versus an elemental system. And that worked. And so I studied with him for a long time. Then a store opened up in Los Angeles called the Green Man, and they're traditional British witches.
Wow.
Again, Eric-based and studied with them for a long time. Griffin Ked, beautiful. And then I circled back around to very ceremonial folks or chaos.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so now I don't have a title or a name. I melting pot. I will draw from everybody and everything.
Right.
That is fabulous.
Family, it's I see energy and I see the magic. So but the one thing that's pretty consistent is I'm very elemental in my work. I work with deities, I work with kate, I work with different things, but more than anything, I'm working with nature.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah, that's fabulous.
Yeah, absolutely. That's wonderful.
That
Thank
is
you.
fabulous.
Wonderful.
So you've taken us along with you on this journey, which is fabulous, just connecting the dots of where you started and where you are today. And that takes me back to the question that I wanted to ask now, which is what really got you started? And from what you were just explaining, it sounds as though, as you said, this is just who you've always been.
Yes.
It's not as though you had a moment or an epiphany of it's just this is how you came into the world and how you've moved through the world. How would you say things have shifted then from then to now?
I think how they've shifted for me, again, I took it out from, okay, this is my belief system. We do the 8 holidays and follow moon cycles to really, really living it in my day-to-day life. That's even what I talk about in my book or books. It's like just living this life connected to spirit, and it's affected every bit of who I am. I had health issues when I was young. My mom took a drug they give to women in the 50s and 60s and even some in the 70s called diethylstilbestrol. It was the first synthetic hormone given, and it was the first big pharma drug. The first, like, you see commercials
The
on TV now, yeah,
blockbuster.
that I don't know what the disease is, but I want the drug because those pretty people. It's like, this was the first big.
Yeah.
They knew it didn't work all the way back to 1955, before my mom took it. They knew it didn't work, but they didn't know it was a
Wow.
carcinogen. But
Right.
they kept giving it for another 15 plus years. It was like in the magazines, take this for a healthy, happy baby, though they knew it didn't work. It was
Wow.
supposed to prevent miscarriage. But then all of a sudden, we girls who had it hit puberty, and we didn't hit puberty right. I never hit puberty. I went into menopause at 15. Hot
Jeez.
flashes at 15.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
went my first exploratory surgery. My first surgery, I was 9 years old on the inside. My ovaries and uterus had never developed past 9. 50 on that side, getting osteoporosis at 16. And I became a victim, even though I was discovering this path. But I became a victim to medical and every immune disease. If I hear immune disease, I know that's so curable like that. It's a balance thing. Work with nature. Lupus, fibromyalgia, this, that. Carry around Medrol dose packs. So when I was 30, so I was a victim for 15 solid years from discovery. And I was 30. My doctor, I had a beautiful doctor, and she goes, Patty, because of your hormone imbalance, and we put you on hormones to take you off, you have a tumor in your head. It's growing. It's causing blindness over here.
Wow.
You have 5 fractures in your back, which it's just because of the osteoporosis so young. And you have all that tissue. You have 40 times more chance of catching breast cancer than regular non-hormonal women. This on cervical and vaginal cancer. And at 30, and she said she was beautiful. And I just kind of went, no. I'm tired of being a victim. I'm a witch. I'm a manifester. I'm not going to be sick anymore. You guys, I stopped getting sick 30 whatever years ago. I stopped getting sick. Everything went away. All those symptoms went away. I even finally eked into normal for my bones. And I just yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I have into osteoporosis now, but now I'm at the age that you get to do this.
Right.
Yeah.
The appropriate age.
I didn't do any of the drastic stuff. They said I took care of myself. I walk, I work out, and stopped getting sick. Stopped getting sick. So at 50, instead of that's for the white bedding dead or in a wheelchair, as promised. So if you're not dead from all these cancers or the tumor, you'll be in a wheelchair because your bones are so bad. No, I'm going to try out for the world's hardest obstacle course, which I did. I beat 100,000 people.
There you
go. What? Physicals and emotional and testing and psychological. And I did it. It was the hardest, most painful, scary, bold, frightening, empowering thing I had ever done. And I'm like, we are magic. We humans are magic. We give away our power, and all we have to do is choose to take our path back. That is why I'm on a pagan path. We take our power back versus you forgive me or you do this. So that's to prove that okay, I did the hardest physical thing imaginable, and then I went, okay, I got to prove it's more. I did the physical thing I shouldn't have. I want to do something else to prove that witchcraft works, magic works, manifestation works. So I can't cook. I don't know how to cook. I'm going to cook for Gordon Ramsay. I'm going to get on MasterChef. And everybody's like, I was kicked out of home ec in high school. Next thing you know, I've 3,000 people. I'm on MasterChef season 3, totally playing the witch card. Talked about magical cooking, ingredients, which way you stir, deosul, witters, working your tools.
There you go.
In the kitchen, even though I still don't know what saute means.
That's okay. That's okay. You came at it a different angle.
Yeah, I came out
funny.
Right on.
And Gordon Ramsay is afraid of ghosts. Just saying.
See,
it's so cute. Again, it's just a possibility of empowerment.
Right. Just a quick bit of factoid kind of thing there when you mentioned all the things in the 50s and the drug that you had. That's what that movie Scanners were based on, and all the kids that because it was based on giving the moms this trial dosage of these things, and the kids that came out what they were, a lot of them were very psychic and all of the things. So I'm not surprised with a lot of things you're
Interesting.
saying, but
Yes, and
it
I
was
do
based
think
on that.
it
It was
made me
based
more
on that.
psychic. And even the tumor pushing on my pituitary probably made me more psychic.
Yeah, yeah.
Also,
So yeah.
also, right.
Blessing in
Anyways,
disguise.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get back to
Trust me.
okay. So the next question I wanted to ask you was not from anyone else's point of view, but from your personal point of view. What does it mean to be a witch?
Hmm.
To be a witch means I take responsibility for my life. It means I don't have a big male god out there. I have a whole lot of gods, goddesses, energy itself.
Yeah,
I am a god. I am a goddess. And
Hmm.
because again, I think it can be a religion, as like I am Thelemic or I am Wiccan, and it's also more than
Yeah.
anything else a practice. I practice the craft. I take it
right.
into the way I stir my coffee in the morning to celebrating the beautiful full moon we have this weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, Rhonda,
Well said. And
a
that
good
just
segue
that
for you.
literally goes. Yeah, it's a perfect segue. It goes straight into that question I was going to dive into, which is how do you incorporate this magic into your life? How is it a part of part of your world? And you said it's like it's
Yeah,
tell us
again,
more.
I literally do it from when I first wake up in the morning. I see what the moon cycle is. When the moon's waxing, I'm going to add into my life today. Whether you're doing a spell or working or not, I'm going to eat more
Yeah.
vegetables, get more in nature. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That waxing, I'm going to add. If the moon's at the waning, I'm going to let go of something today. I worry too much. I'm too hard on myself. Full moon, yeah, I'm going to
Hmm.
get out and celebrate and manifest and create and spell work and
Yes.
gratitude. The new moon, I'm going to go inside. Okay, what do I want now? Whether I do a big old meditation or what do I want now? Not what did I want last month, or
Yeah.
not what does the world want for me? Take it in. I turn my bathroom routine into a spell working because water, it's whatever.
Yes.
I will be carving something on my soap, so it's not just a shower. It's a love shower. It's a money shower.
That's
Right.
Outside of
awesome.
but the
Right.
outside of my shampoo and conditioner. This is a health shampoo. I harm my toothpaste. It's
Right, right.
nice. Why would you not? I
Yeah,
think, I try to keep my house clear because we have to when we work in this magical world.
yeah,
Yeah.
Um, and again, from waking to what, not that I'm a cook, but I need some cinnamon in my oatmeal today. Okay, let's put some fire into there.
yeah,
Just
Right.
representing, I'm an animist. I mean, everything has a spirit. Everything has a spirit, and waking up
Yes.
to it, choosing not to go through life phoned in, asleep at the wheel, by rote, automatic
Yeah.
pilot, which is whatever the they is, do. Go here, go to work, come home. Don't think, do what we say. That didn't work.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
all
Love
right.
it. Love it.
Okay. So what I want to ask you is what is tell us about what's important to you.
Important. Um, I think what's important to me is living full. I mean, you can't be happy every day because it's crazy, but I want to again be alive every day, be awake every day, be in the moment as much as I can with you, lovely ladies, right here. How joyous this is to get to be with you guys from wherever we are in the world, everybody watching and listening,
Yeah.
and to give my best. My whole what is important to me is I'm all about inspiration, inspiring people, whether it's on a silly television show or my YouTubers. And I'm working with some 14-year-old and I see a little light bulb go on. Wait, I,
Yeah.
I could take, I, I don't have to I could change my life. I could be responsible for this.
Yes.
Whatever that is, it's just like, put up your sails. You don't have to go the way the wind blows.
Right.
So to me, it's about people discovering their own
Yes.
power because we give it away. We give it away to fear. We give it away to other people. We give
Yes.
it away to limiting belief systems every single day.
Yeah.
Take your power back. That's so again, whether it's on a silly television show or a not silly television show, whether it's on my network, whether
Hmm.
it's
Hmm.
my podcast, whether it's my Witches movie, Kevin, we talk about the good, the bad. Effie, it's just like make you make you think, and then make you take not make you allow you to know that you can take your power back.
Right, right. And I like that, I like that you talked
Right.
about
Right.
making it accountable, like you are accountable for the things you do and yourself. I like that. Awesome.
Yes.
Completely.
That is the one of the biggest things.
Yes, that's a huge deal. Huge deal
That is
that
so important.
adults, that there are many adults that would blame everybody else for their things and not take accountability. But yet they teach children to take
Precisely.
accountability, but the adults get away with it. I don't understand that logic, but
I don't
that's
either.
another story
No.
altogether.
It's another story again, because when they so far take away our thinking, our free will, our way, they like when they took
Mhm.
again getting away with it, when they took. I live in LA. Schools are rough here. They took away
Right.
all the art
Yeah.
classes, all the magic classes, and the reading, writing, and arithmetic schools went down.
Yeah.
We work with the Arts Council. We
Yes.
brought in art and dance and photography and acting. The reading, writing, arithmetic went up. They focus everything on just your logical left brain and skipped your
Yeah.
intuition, skipped your heart.
Right.
It shouldn't we do it because they say or not say. We should know. We should have moral code, ethics, integrity, whatever
Right,
Yes.
right.
that
They're
Yes.
teaching the
Yes.
skills of
responsibility. But people
survival.
are so afraid of making choices, they will give up their free will to not to and become a victim.
Mm.
Yeah. Working
Yep.
victims is
And well, you tapped into you mentioned a few things there, the fact that you were working with the schools and working in the community, which is the next question, which is really let's talk about community and the work that you're doing with community right now. What is it that stands out, or what is it that you're truly focused on in the realm of community right
Realm of
now?
community, I have always been a community, from my little Hollywood Hills neighborhood to neighborhood cleanup day to again being president
Mhm.
on the board of the Hollywood Arts Council for years. We kind of dipped away with
Beautiful.
COVID and haven't got back, but we put art projects in all the local elementary schools. Start them young.
That is
Um, uh,
that is
in
fabulous.
our magical community, our pagan community, that's why we started the school. We wanted to do something where people, because so much is so expensive, we wanted a school that, hey, you can get this class for $10. I teach mediumship for psychic development, spell casting, and but I didn't want it to be culty. I didn't want to. I have about 20 teachers. Hint, hint, you guys. Um, all different paths, and not even all pagan. We have a Catholic priest
Yeah.
exorcist. We have a werewolf. He's very pagan. Not like he doesn't put on a fur suit. He's a
Right on.
professor at Washington.
Right.
He embraces life. He'll howl at the moon. We have
Yeah.
we have New Agers. We have Reiki people. We have astrologists. All for super affordable. All on Zoom. It's all over the world, and that is my sense of community. I wanted nobody to not, if they want to learn something, to not be able to afford to learn something.
right.
Any
Awesome. Thank
Is
you. Um,
fabulous.
that kind of takes us into another section. What would you like to see us as witches accomplish? Because we have a lot to accomplish, but what in particular stands out to you the most that you think we should try to really,
I think what we have to accomplish, again, besides that sense of responsibility and accountability,
right.
I think, because whatever our particular witchy path is, pagan path, even if it's is, I think, awareness of our planet, our right now.
Yes.
We have to global climate change, all of this,
Mhm.
from littering to plastics in the ocean. And
Yeah.
you don't have to become I'm PETA and I'm going to go protest, but we take responsibility. We do it.
Right,
And I
right,
think
right.
because we are people that take responsibility, I think, and that's why I'm so thrilled that the rise in witchcraft, that it is the largest growing religion in America, because it's not like, let's just go pray to Jesus and smog will go away.
Without
Maybe
doing anything physically, I'll just go home and use the plastic pill, but I'll pray. I'm like, are you serious right now?
yeah,
You have to be the
exactly. So
mundane,
I think that's
Yeah.
a really important part of us, where the world is at, for war, everything going on, for peace, for everything going on, whatever our
Right.
even political belief system is, putting that our sense of integrity into it, our sense of magic, and that
Right.
Mhm.
we can shift things.
Right. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you. That was
Greater
beautiful.
influence and a larger scale. That's absolutely. So another question for you. You have
I love
you are very busy. You are very busy with lots of things. Shows, podcasts, everything.
tour.
What other projects do you have? What's coming up? What's coming up down the line? What are you
I do.
thinking about launching next?
I have. I tour a lot too because I do the paranormal conventions. Because again, whether I'm doing a mediumship gallery or
Yes.
teaching a workshop on my book or a workshop on, developing your own intuition, I'm on the road about 30 weeks, 30
Wow.
trips a year. Not the whole week. It
Wow.
might be 3 or 4 days. You're in Texas. You're here. You're back and
Yes.
forth, or big trips. So
Yeah.
that's worked into it. My projects, I'm working on this one television thing that I can't talk about yet, but it's
Okay.
really hopeful.
Okay,
It's
sure.
really great. I just did another television project with somebody with a known star, and hers would be a really great. I did another television project with one of my best friends, Patti Stanger, the millionaire matchmaker. She's got her own new show
Yes.
coming out, and I'm trying to bring a little magic into her matchmaking show. I got to shoot. They hired me.
Fabulous.
CW hired me because I'm her friend, and it's like self helping. It's not millionaire match. You don't have to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
And they hired me, and then they fired me because I was a witch. I'm like, wow.
You must
CW
be
Wow.
kidding.
famous on like witch and vampire shows, but then they rehired me a few weeks
Yeah.
later. Uh,
Oh
They
my
can't make
goodness.
up their minds, can they?
Believe.
make up their mind. We're scary.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think the
Oh
other
my
thing that I'm
gosh.
proud of that I just launched is literally it's my power panties.
Power panties. Oh my goodness.
Tell us more.
I have been doing
You see how I sat up straight
head
and I was
up
like, wait,
straight.
I
I
know,
need to
right?
know
Power
more.
panties. Well, no, I
Tell
don't
us
wear
about
them,
these
but
power panties.
Change your underwear, change your life. A
okay.
spell in every pair. All right. I have literally been doing this
Ah,
for like 20 years with celebrity. I live in the middle of Hollywood. I live literally in the middle.
right.
These are my clients. So literally, I would be with some famous person going, okay, you've got this important job or interview. Wear this color blue underwear. Picture this sigil or this symbol. Do this little, 30-second breathing exercise. I mean, what more intimate than what you're putting down there on your lower chakras?
Yeah.
And this color pink for that and this color green. It's your basic, it's sigil work. It is the word, it is the
Yeah.
color. And I launched it this past year. Here, give me 1 second and I'm gonna go away.
Yes.
She's gonna go.
Oh, I love it. I am excited.
I've never heard of that one. That is awesome.
It's just even the
Power
name.
panties? What is it? Power panties? She said?
Even the
Did she say
name.
power
I'm all
panties or
about it.
power underwear? Which one?
Oh,
Power
Power
panties.
panties. Okay. What
I,
about the men then? Power boxers?
anyway, they must be upstairs. Well, I'm
Ah.
prepared. Anyway, they're really cute. They have
Ah.
sigils all over them. Like the protection one has the
Yeah.
helm of awe, that the rune, the 8-sided. And it says
Wow.
across
Yes.
the butt. They come in sexy little thongs. They come in bikini. They come in high top. They come in yoga shorts. They
Oh,
go
wow.
from extra small, this big, to 5 extra large. Men's, women's, men's with and without the flaps, and they work. Because again,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
going, okay,
That
I
is
need my
awesome.
pink love panties. I need my blue healing
Yeah.
panties. I need my red dragon
Yeah.
shorts. And
Yes.
and again, I have them do a breath, do a word, do a thing, and put it on. And again, I have
Love
I
it.
always have one person, she bought a pair or two, and they're not expensive. And again, if anybody buys them, code Patty, you get 25% off already. But she
Fabulous.
two, and then she came back and bought $1,000 worth.
Oh my God.
OMG.
For her adult daughter, her adult son.
Wow.
So she's
Wow.
got
Wow.
just
Well,
healthy.
she found that it worked. So she was buying it for everybody in her family. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
isn't that?
Yes.
But again, it's that awareness. So
Yeah.
a regular person
Yes.
shopping that maybe isn't a witchy person, they're going, well, yeah, I need some wealth panties or money or health panties, having health issues.
Yeah.
They're adorable in every size, and so that's my latest drop.
That
That's
is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Awesome.
it's so funny. I show up at these conventions. I'm the only one selling underwear.
Well, that's good.
I
That's good. You're
love
being
it.
unique, and that way everybody comes to you for that particular item.
That's right.
That's awesome. So, what events do you have going on this year? The rest of this year?
Oh my goodness. I have next week I'm going to be in Vegas.
She's got a calendar.
Yes. Yes.
Next,
You have to have it.
doing like 2 nights of seances, workshops, teaching my like practical magic workshop. Again, Vegas needs it too.
Yes.
That's in March. April, I'm going to be in Arizona at Globe Paracon. It's like an old West town, and teaching and doing
Wow.
seances. That's April. May, I'm doing Romania, a witch and vampire tour of Romania with my best friend Sebastian. He's the vampire side. I'm the good.
Oh, Sebastian.
Yes.
I was going to say I recognize that onk. Mine is actually under my desk at the moment. But
Well, then
yes.
you should
Tell him I said hi.
with us. I will. You should.
I would love to. Yeah, I would love to. I used to. Yeah, we go back.
Yeah.
We go
So
back.
anyway, so we're doing Romania in May, and then I'm doing Penhurst Paracon. That's back east. Then I'm doing Miracles of Joy, a little metaphysical shop I do in Texas a lot. Then I think I'm going to Wisconsin for Spirits in the Spring in June, and then Pacific Coast Paracon in Ventura. Then I have a book launch in New York. Then I'm going.
Wait a minute. When is the book launch in New York?
I don't. It's in the beginning of June. I don't know. I will let you know as soon as I know.
Okay, all right. Because don't forget, we are in New York. Well, I am in New York.
That's right. Yeah, and I'm right across in Jersey, but I will see you at Paracon.
You will see it. Yay!
In Pennsylvania.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay. Yay! That'll be good. And again, then I'm doing a camping thing at Hinsdale House in New York. Super spooky. My friend Dan Class. And then I'm going to be doing Hex Fest in August. I'll be in New Orleans, and then Michigan Paracon way up in Sault Ste. Marie. Then I'm Massachusetts Paracon. Then
oh Lord,
come back to LA for a Witches Ball on my birthday, October 13th. Then we take over New Orleans for the Vampire Ball Halloween week. And that's all I have so far.
Oh my gosh. So far, she says. So far. No, I'm actually. We'll try to entice you to come to Witches Fest in July. We shall see.
I would love it. I would love it if I can.
We'll try to do that. We'll try to do that.
That would be
fabulous. When is it?
July 5th to the 13th.
July 5th to the 13th. My 1 July thing is not there now. It's like if I can
figure it out. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do.
We'll talk more.
We'll work on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
It is awesome to have had you here and to have you spend so much time with us and to share so much with us. So yeah, we had I had university magicus.com. Where are other places where people can find you?
If they go to
what's the best
website first, PATTINEGRI.com, because I'm actually been hacked on my Facebook page, the Psychic Medium one, which is I had trouble. My Patti Negri is fine. My Patti Negri Psychic Medium is there. You're not going to get in trouble, but I have no control over it. 2 strangers do. They've been posting weird machinery.
Yes.
My Instagram, Patti.Negri. But if you go to PattiNegri.com, you can get to my Power Panty line. You can get to my Spellcaster, which is the yoga line with it. You can get to my YouTube page with lots of free educational videos. And you can get to all my Witching Hour podcast, everywhere you do podcasts, and on video on both on Paraflix.com and on my page. And then hang out. You guys should do it. We have guest Witches Movie Coven on Wednesdays live on YouTube, where we all witches disagree about which movie. It's
yes. Oh yeah,
we should do that sometime with you.
That should be fun.
That would
be great. That would be great. Absolutely.
Love the movie, hate the witchcraft, or hate the witchcraft, love the movie. Good acting, bad acting, everything from Wizard of Oz to B horror films to it's fun.
Yes.
It's awesome. Like that sounds like fun. I'm a movie fan. I know my movies.
Yeah,
that's good.
Star is definitely a movie fan.
All right.
Can quote lines.
I'm really bad. I'm really bad.
I am like.
Think of a fun witchy film that you like that means something to you somehow, and then let me know, and I'll also if you haven't done it, to my producer, and we'll have you our guest.
That's awesome. I can think of a movie. There's a witchy one with Olympia Dukakis in it, and she's an old witch in that one, and her granddaughter. They all are elemental witches. It's awesome.
Ooh, okay. Now,
I'll have to study it.
I
I'll
know,
have to
right?
study up on
I
it.
have to
I
study it
do have a
too.
movie that's coming out. It's not so much witchy, but it's coming out that I'm not so. I don't know. It'll be a conversation for
Okay,
another
that's
day.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you so much for being with us.
you.
This was such a pleasure. Thank you again.
My
It
pleasure
was
completely.
awesome. I
Long
mean,
awaited. Long
really. And
awaited.
again, you're doing Negri dot
Thank you.
pattynegri.com is the place to
.com.
find you. Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much
Bye.
again.
Thank you for
And
what
now
Have
you
a
do.
over.
Thank
wonderful
you for
night.
what you guys do. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, astrology.
All right. So we are back with astrology clip for tonight. And tonight we are
Yes.
doing for 2024 Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius for you guys. Okay. And so we'll
Yes.
continue now. As we said, 2024 holds much promise with many opportunities that will arrive through many of you. Well, so you have a lot to get past and be willing to embrace a lot of new things. It will be a powerful year for so many reasons, so don't underestimate the power
Mhm.
that you yourself hold, okay? I want you all to really look at the imagery and the symbolism associated with any major or minor arcana brought to your attention, as it will hold many important things that you may not be aware of. So, the cards that we will be pulling for you, keep track of that and look at the symbolism of it. And remember that when we speak of your yearly horoscope, keep in mind what decan you are, one, two, or three, and you will know best where you fit. So check out our past videos for those explanations.
Yes, absolutely. So the first sign we're working with tonight is Libra, and the tarot card for Libra for this year is the World card. What a fabulous card.
Oh yeah,
So
there
the
we go.
World card, Libra. Yes. Libra, your 2024 horoscope predicts meaningful relationship changes and romances. It takes two to tango. 2024 is the year you finally reach the end of a long and arduous journey. You've been through so many ups and downs as you try to reach your goal, and there may have been moments you felt like giving up. The World card is here to remind you why you never quit when the going got rough, and signifies that you're ready to complete this chapter, finishing off strong.
Yes.
The world means you're in the process of reaching a meaningful accomplishment and integrating the lessons each failure and success taught you along the way. This year, you tap into your creativity and evolving your understanding of fun, because your Libra 2024 horoscope wants you to heal in an intrinsic level. On an intrinsic level, rather. It's a beautiful time to be an air sign, but that means you'll have to step up your game if you want to keep up. During your lifetime, you have the potential to become a truly incredible and influential artist. This is thanks to the fact that Pluto will a couple days, November 19th, where it will remain until 2043. And during this time, Pluto will transform your fifth house of love, pleasure, and self expression, activating your ability to bounce back from hardship by transmuting it through creative endeavors. This transit could also lead to dramatic romantic entanglements, but there's nothing more inspirational than a passionate affair. Either way, you're also healing your understanding of love on the deepest of levels. On February 19th, The North Node in Destiny will join forces with wounded Chiron in your seventh house of partnerships, which could lead to painful realizations about the way you function in your one-on-one relationships. However, these realizations will also allow you to heal from heartbreak that was taken place long ago. The heartbreak that has prevented you from being loved the way you deserve. A lunar eclipse in Libra arrives on March 25th, leads to an immense self discovery and possible breakaways from jobs, people, and situations that are no longer in your best interest or have your best interest at heart. On April 8th, a total solar eclipse will cast a shadow over your partnership sector. You may find yourself severing ties with someone deepening your commitment to another. So either you're cutting away or deepening commitments to others. By spring, your personal growth will be expedited. Jupiter will join forces with Uranus in your eighth house of intimacy and shared resources, encouraging you to invest in new and unexpected things and leave behind things that are no longer needed. Investments which could be of an emotional or financial nature, bringing growth that will lead to a huge payoff. Don't be afraid of making sacrifices in the name of your higher self. By May 25th, Jupiter enters Gemini, attracting like a magnet new experiences and fresh insight, furthering your desire to travel, expand your skill set, and deepen your knowledge of the world. 2024 is a beautiful year to go back to school, also, Libra. Okay. So now we're in September. On September 17th, a lunar eclipse in Pisces starts a new journey in your sixth house of work, health, and service, forcing you to get serious and get down to business. This eclipse will have you take a good look at your daily routine if it is preparing you and to ask the question, is it preparing you for success? Inspiring you to refine your fitness regimen. That's another big issue, big thing coming up with that lunar eclipse on the 17th. It's going to inspire you to refine your fitness regimen, improve your self care rituals, and become more productive at the same time. Followed by that eclipse is a solar eclipse in Libra on October 2nd, launching understanding of your identity and your sense of self. Prepare to become even more independent and self actualized than ever before. Then on December 6th, Mars retrogrades in your 11th house of community outreach, which could be quite challenging, leaving you feeling introverted and disconnected from others. However, it will serve as an opportunity to rethink the way you interact or what you share with others in order to make your social impact more meaningful.
All right.
Awesome.
Libra is
So
awesome this
that's
year.
for Libra.
Okay, Scorpio.
Hmm.
I've got Queen of Swords for you. Okay. And your 2024 horoscope
Yeah.
says you're forging powerful alliances with people. Together, you can take on the world, conquer it, revolutionize, that kind of a thing. This year, you will learn how to communicate your desires, your needs, and thoughts in a way that strikes fear into those who dare question you. Let them try it. You know,
Mhm.
that the one that people have been saying recently, F around and find
Mm.
out
Yes.
kind of a thing.
Yes. Yep.
So think about all of that. The Queen of Sword is honest, intellectual, independent, and direct, a figure who never minces words or sugarcoats the truth. She'll give it to you as it is. You will learn how to set your boundaries clearly and concisely, allowing you to create your own reality by speaking it into existence. Like Patti Negri said earlier, manifest it into existence, and that's what you're going to do. You're no longer allowing fear to prevent you from saying, doing, or feeling whatever feels authentic to you, inspiring you to step into your main character energy because it's the beginning of what could be the most significant chapter of your life. So listen to that. You will be pleasantly surprised by all you'll be able to accomplish across the next 365 days of 2024. That's for you with that Queen of Swords. With Mars,
Ah,
your ruling Mars is your ruling planet. So entering your third house of communication on January 3rd, when it did, it gave you the ability to sweet talk your way through all your New Year's resolutions.
mhm,
Does that, that
mhm.
sounds like you're gonna be going through it all. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm good.
I know, right? You're already beginning the process of healing some of your childhood trauma when you got a taste of Pluto in Aquarius during 2023. However,
Mhm,
Pluto will re enter Aquarius from January 20th to September 1st and again on November 19th, continuing to transform your fourth house of home and family all the way through to 2043. Okay. During this time, you may feel like, like a tree that has been picked up by its roots only to be replanted somewhere
mhm,
else. You may even feel insecure and unsure at times, ultimately allowing you to grow bigger than you've ever thought possible. You may begin the process of moving, healing, building, and reconnecting with family in a meaningful new way. If you've been putting too much pressure on yourself to keep at the expense of your health and well being, you got to sit back and take some care of you. That's self love, that's self care, okay?
mhm,
2024 will be the year you heal that misbelief. So you got to take care of you. It's important.
mhm,
On February 19th, the North Node of Destiny joined forces with Chiron, the wounded healer, in your sixth house of work and health. This is all about you and your health. It will prompt changes that will benefit rather than deplete you. On March
mhm,
25th, a lunar eclipse in Libra will occur in your 12th house of spirituality, provoking changes in your spiritual beliefs. You will face your demons right before you set yourself free from guilt, resentment, and anything that holds you back. How dare they? However,
mhm,
a total solar eclipse in Aries on April 8th will snap you right back
mhm,
into reality, as it will kickstart a new beginning in your sixth house of work, health, and daily routine. Allow this eclipse to help you become a more grounded, you know, helping you to forge rituals that refine and improve your life on a personal and physical level. Okay,
mhm,
so allow it to do its job. Jupiter joins forces with Uranus in your seventh house of partnerships on April 20th, and it will strengthen your relationships and solidify them and taking them to incredible new heights. All of these relationships would be platonic. It could, rather, I should say, it could be platonic, could be romantic, or even business oriented, but it will give you the power to truly pioneer something game changing together. So look out for that. Look out for those great ideas and those great partnerships. And once Jupiter enters Gemini on May 25th, it will sprinkle fairy dust on your eighth house of merging energies, which will expand your desire for trust, investment, and shared connection. You will make
mhm,
wise decisions with your money. So make sure you meet with a financial advisor around this time, okay? And on
mhm,
September 17th, a lunar eclipse in Pisces will occur, lighting a fire in your fifth house of romance and self expression, which could lead to the start of new love affairs and healing by letting go of pain from your past, causing you
mhm,
to understand love, connection, and creativity in a new light. A subsequent solar eclipse in Libra will assist shedding things you have outgrown in your 12th house of spirituality and endings, allowing you to
mhm,
forgive yourself on all the levels that you've been holding yourself back from. Okay, so it's time to let go back, in when then that happens in the coming up, okay, in September. And the most challenging part of the year will begin on December 6th, when Mars, your ruling planet, stations retrograde in your 10th house of career and public image. So you may have to deal with some setbacks as you struggle to prove yourself during that time. So just kind of go with the flow and let it go. Don't fight it. Don't try to fix anything or anything like that. Just let it go. Let go, let flow kind of thing. Okay?
mhm,
This retrograde is meant to challenge you to begin to know your self-worth, without the rest of the world there to validate it for you. You can do that yourself. You don't need them. Okay? At least you don't need them to validate things for you. You can do that yourself. Okay? Instead of clashing with your superiors, give them time to realize all the hard work you've been doing on their own time, on your own time. Okay?
Yes,
So
yes.
let them realize your self-worth and let them come to you because you are worthy
Right
of
on.
all of that. Okay? So remember this.
Right on.
All right.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Now on to our third sign for this week. Sagittarius.
Yeah.
You are the Six of Cups. Another fabulous card. Minor Arcana. Water element. So, Sagittarius, your 2024 horoscope says you're finally going after your true goals. Nothing and no one can stop you. This year, you're going back to the basics, back to the part of your soul that remains innocent and untouched by the darkness of adulthood. The Six of Cups is tied to your inner child, bringing you back in touch with your family, your roots, and your upbringing. You will be searching for the parts of your soul that represent the core of who you really are. Striving to reconnect with your authentic self by getting reacquainted with childhood friends, distant relatives, and even your hometown. A piece of you may feel like it's missing, but this year, you're getting that piece back. You will strengthen your relationships and this will encourage you to express yourself because you will be a magnet for all sorts of new and exciting people. Let those you meet inspire you endlessly because you're zeroing in on the goals that truly matter to you. Throughout 2023, you started conversations and reached out to people who share your interests on an intrinsic level, thanks to the taste you got of Pluto in Aquarius. However, with Pluto re entering Aquarius, and we just went through this just January 20th through to September 1st, and again on November 19th, where it will continue to add fuel to the fire of your third house of communication and information until 2043. This will inspire you to create, converse, and collaborate on topics and subjects that are not only somewhat taboo, but genuinely fascinating to you on a psychic level. Gone are the days where you only explore something superficially because in 2024, you're going to go as deep as possible. Ask yourself, what has been holding you back from truly expressing yourself? What inner child has stopped you from fully embracing the love, romance, and pleasure of emotional expression? Write down those answers to look at a later date. You'll find answers to these questions once the North Node of Destiny joins forces with Healing Chiron on February 19th. Well, we just went through this, driving you to take a leap of faith in your playful fifth house. 2024 is the year you will make you will make up for all the times you held yourself back from doing something you've always wanted to do because there's a starving artist living inside you that's begging to be fed. All right. Once the lunar eclipse in Libra rises in your 11th house of community ideals on March 25th, so coming up soon, you will be further inspired to share the wealth, knowing that having the courage to be creative will show others how to do the same. And as a total solar eclipse, did I have that right? No.
Where?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 2024 is the year. Here we are. 2024, you'll find, yeah. 2024 is the year you make up for all those times you held yourself back. But once the lunar eclipse in Libra, that's it. The lunar eclipse in Libra rises in your 11th house of community ideals on March 25th. You'll will be further inspired to share the wealth. As a total solar eclipse casts a shadow over your romantic fifth house on April 8th, you're truly redefining your understanding of love and what it means to wear your heart on your sleeve. On April 20th, Jupiter forms a conjunction with Uranus in your sixth house of health, work, and service, opening up new pathways to productivity, efficiency, and nourishment. You have the potential to make a ton of progress in a very short amount of time. But breaking records isn't what truly matters. It's more about proving everything you ever doubted about yourself, that and you proving it wrong. Followed by Jupiter's entering Gemini on May 25th. So now we have that situation. This transit will attract abundance to your seventh house of partnerships, strengthening and stimulating your one on one partnerships in a way that could lead to business proposals, marriage offers, and more. However, on September 17th, a lunar eclipse in Pisces will pierce the sky, which may have you dealing with beautiful and possibly uncomfortable changes in your personal life that seem out of your control. So it's going to be a little bit outside of your ability to manage that. But it will also initiate a transformation in your fourth house of home and family. You may be moving to a new place, welcoming new family members, and dealing with the stress of shaking up your sacred space. This paves the way for the solar eclipse in Libra on October 2nd, which will further invigorate your 11th house of humanitarian causes. While you may be letting go of your associations with certain social groups, you're also connecting with people who share your dream of a better tomorrow. On December 6th, Mars retrogrades in Leo in your ninth house of travel, expansion, and wisdom, and that could make you feel somewhat locked in place. If you're dreaming of something bigger than what you have, keep in mind that sometimes you need to make sure you have everything ready to go before you can truly embark on that next adventure. So, lots happening for all three of the signs
Yes.
this year. This year is pivotal. I think every sign we've looked at so far, every sign
Yeah.
has something pretty major happening
Yeah.
in 2024.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of promise.
Right on.
Yep.
Yeah, lots happening. All right, but now
It's tarot
we
time.
have to look at the cards. Tarot time.
All right, so we are back. So what I want you to do, what is it? Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Libra. I want you
And
guys to pick your
Libra.
card. I think Libra was the World, Scorpio was the Six of Cups, and
No, Scorpio is the Queen of Swords.
sorry, Queen of,
Queen of Swords, Scorpio. That's
and
me.
Sagittarius is the Six of Cups. So your
Six of
card
Cups. Yes.
is yours. Again, look at that symbolism on that card and how it relates to you throughout 2024. And for the tarot time, I want you guys, when you're shuffling the deck, you're going to pull and you're pulling cards. You're going to take that main card that you have, whether it's the Queen of Swords, the Six of Cups, or the World, and that's going to be your middle card of where you are presently. And you're going to pull two other cards, one for past, which was 2023, that represents 2023, and the one on the right that will be for what's going to be coming forward for you in 2024 and how it's going to play out for you
Yes.
throughout the rest of the year. Okay, so that's your homework to do for yourself with that, and kind of read for yourself, see the symbolisms and where it goes for you. And next week we'll begin with the last three signs on
Yes.
Aquarius and Pisces. So we'll be back with that.
Fabulous.
Okay, and again, we will be what's coming up. Who's coming up with us for March 1st?
Oh, okay. So now you're gonna have to help me with this
Care Kuhulain, I believe is the name.
Yes, thank
Care
you.
Kuhulain.
Thank
He's
you.
awesome.
Yes, coming up March 1st. So
Yes.
next Friday, we will have Kerr in for our Magical Witchy Whirl. And in the meantime, we want to thank you all and a huge
Thank you
thank
to
you
Patty
again to Patty
Negri. Yes, for
Negri.
being with us
Yes,
tonight. We are so grateful for
awesome
her. Yeah,
show.
that was awesome to have her here tonight.
Yeah,
And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
and
And please
share.
share the videos, tell people about us. We would love to have more people see us, help to build and subscribe to get there, more and more views. So if you guys can share the
Absolutely.
videos for us, we'd appreciate it. Okay, and let us know some comments
And
or things you want to see in the future. Okay.
absolutely. And a huge thanks to everybody who was in the chat. We
Oh,
had a lot
okay.
of conversation going back and forth. So thank you, everyone who
Yes, yes,
joins us
yes. And
and
oh,
and
wait,
participates
don't
and
forget, have a
contributes.
happy and blessed full moon in Virgo,
Yes.
a happy blessed full moon in
Yes.
Virgo tomorrow. And again, I wish you all the best of health.
Yes. Have a great week, everyone. We'll see
Okay,
you
take
next
care. Bye
Friday.
bye.
Bye bye.